And that's Shane Myers, 3 cases. All right, let's reset.
MPRP and 2 new, right? 2 MPRPs and the new on Myers. Oh, right.
Lopez?
Yes, sir.
And then you just
21-37923 is called the State of Texas versus Euclides. I'm going to try to get his Maciel Lopez. I know I wasn't even close.
You're gonna do it again. You're gonna go straight up and down though, same thumb. I don't need it rolled.
Yeah, don't roll with that'll smudge.
Straight up down.
It's got to
Straight
be.
down. Perfect. Do one more just like that, right? Awesome. Thank you.
And this is 21-37923, State of Texas. Pronounce your name. I know Lopez, but how do you pronounce your first name and middle?
Euclides,
Euclides?
Missile.
Misael?
Mhm.
Okay, Lopez. And you were here with Ms. Minaldi, your attorney and the state's attorney. Does the defendant I don't have a motion to revoke probation in this file.
That was from the district clerk's office and I forgot that they redo theirs. I apologize, sir. And I thought I fixed these, but I got it's in court yet. Okay.
Okay, if you want to go off that. Not only a motion to revoke, there's a first amended motion. So there's at least 2 things missing. Okay. This is filed on February 17th, 2025. And raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm any statements you make during this hearing shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Yes, you have to speak out. So
Yes.
Yes, good. Thank you. Lower your hand. Can we proceed by summary
Yeah.
on this first amended motion and to revoke probation? He waives a formal reading of this.
Yes, Judge.
In summary, Mr. Lopez, this first amended motion states that on April 18th, 2022 in this court, that you were sentenced to 10 years in prison and that was suspended and you were placed on probation for 10 years for the 3rd degree felony of injury to an elderly person. Is that true?
Truth, yes.
Okay. God bless you. That's a lawyer trying to interrupt the proceedings. What are we going to go on?
Number 1, Your Honor.
Number 1, allegation 1, Mr. Lopez states that you committed the offense of operating a motor vehicle while intoxicated. They're calling it driving while intoxicated, but I'm sure that's a motor vehicle because driving is not really a crime. I think it's got to be a motor vehicle to be an offense. You can drive a horse, then I guess theoretically, or other. But anyway, operated. Isn't that what it is?
Yes, sir.
Operating a motor vehicle while intoxicated. We call that DWI. On or about July 20th, 24 in Jefferson County, Texas, which is in violation of condition 1 of your probation order. And condition 1 of the order states you shall not commit an offense in this state, any other state, or the United States. Do you understand what you're charged with here?
Yes.
Is this allegation true or untrue?
True.
Are you pleading true to this voluntarily?
Yes,
And
sir.
because it is true as it is alleged?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand that a voluntary and knowingly made plea of true to 1 or more violations of probation, that is enough to grant a motion to revoke probation? Your probation can be revoked and you can be sentenced to no less than 2, no more than 10 years confinement in prison, since this is a 3rd degree felony. Knowing that, do you insist on pleading true today?
Yes.
I find you are pleading true voluntarily. You understand and appreciate the consequences of pleading true. Is that all we need here?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Text one. An agreement has been reached that your probation would be revoked. You would be sentenced to 3 years in prison. Is that your understanding of the agreement?
Yes, sir.
And you would be given credit for all time you have served in accordance with this case.
Yes, Judge.
If I follow this agreement, sir, you have no right of appeal. You understand?
Yes, Judge.
Show you what's marked as State's Exhibit 1. Did you sign that document? Understand it? Discuss it with your attorney? Are the contents true and correct?
Yes, Judge.
State's Exhibit 1 is tendered into
No
evidence
objection.
without objection admitted. Among other things, this states you are waiving any right of appeal if I follow this agreement. Is that true?
Yes, Judge.
I'm going to do that. Anything else to add?
No, Judge.
If not, I'm going to make the findings that in this case, the defendant, Mr. Lopez, has pleaded true voluntarily, knowingly, intelligently to allegation 1, committing the offense of driving while intoxicated, or I think I'm going to, can we amend to add operating a motor vehicle?
Yes, Judge.
That's just hope that there's no problems later on down the road. Without objection, this is being amended to add that portion. Um, and once again, he has violated his probation, admitting to voluntarily and knowingly in a voluntary and knowingly fashion, admitting to committing the offense of operating a motor vehicle while intoxicated on or about July 20th, 2024 in Jefferson County, Texas, which is in violation of condition 1 of his probation order he signed when he began probation, which states do not commit an offense in this state or any other state or the United States of America. And that is enough to grant this motion to revoke probation by a preponderance of the evidence or greater. The motion, first amended motion to revoke probation is hereby granted. Defendant's probation is hereby revoked, and I am following this agreement. The defendant is hereby sentenced to confinement in the institutional division of the Texas Department of Criminal Justice to serve a term of 3 years and will be awarded all credit for time served in accordance with this case under law. Do you understand what has happened today, sir?
Yes, Judge.
Anything else to add
No.
by anybody? Good luck to you.
Thank you, Judge.
Go on.
Here is. Sterling. And Sterling, Jalen Sterling?
Yes, Judge.
Yes. Kendall, do you need this lady?
No, ma'am.
All right, you need to sit.
You to do something, I need you to do it.
See,
Go sit down in the gallery, please.
thank you for following the rules and directions. Marvin, what are we gonna do on Carl Williams?
Ms. Williams, yes. I've been talking with the state about a possible resolution on this case, and I think we can get it resolved. We just need.
a few weeks,
How much are we talking about?
3 weeks, 4 weeks.
3-4 weeks.
Yeah, okay, done. Thank you.
Thank you.
Reset 3 weeks on this. Please get a resetting from that lady. Thank you. Timothy Cater,
I'll shoot you.
400 is now called the state of Texas versus Timothy Cater.
Cater, Your Honor.
Cater?
Cater, yes.
Cater, and you were here with Mr. Macon, your attorney, and the state's attorney. Does the defendant waive a formal reading of this indictment
Yes, Your Honor.
and the arraignment? Can we proceed in summary?
Yes, Your Honor.
In summary, This indictment alleges that on or about February 2nd, 2025 in Jefferson County, Texas, you committed the state jail felony of being involved in a collision which involves injury to another. And apparently you intentionally and knowingly left the scene of the accident without following the rules of the law and providing information. This is a state jail felony. Do you understand what you were charged with, sir?
Yes, sir.
Was what happened to the other driver?
They went to the hospital and were released, Your Honor.
That's
What do you know?
correct, to my knowledge. There was some injuries, but
What was
nothing
it? What were
severe.
the injuries, Steve?
Grapes and abrasions.
Well, because the indictment says it resulted in serious bodily injury. Is that not wrong?
Well, with them going to the hospital and
I'm listening intently. How you're going to explain this one? Grand jury is saying something different from what you're saying.
well, from the information I have, Your Honor, they just were kind of bruised and shocked and all of that. They were on a motorbike that was weaving in and out and
Oh, you understand what you're charged with?
Yes, sir.
This is a state jail felony, which means if convicted, you face confinement in a state jail for any term of not less than 180 days or more than 2 years. In addition, a fine may be assessed not to exceed $10,000. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Agreement's been reached where you would be pleading guilty. Be placed on deferred or unadjudicated probation, which can be up to 5 years in length, fined $500. And what is restitution here?
We will have to determine probation.
Restitution, which is to be determined, we're going to have a pre-sentence report done anyway and prepared. That will, or a post, we'll figure it out here in a minute. And the court needs to know if and how much restitution is involved. That will be a mandatory condition of probation. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, I've been given information that Mr. Bennett is hiring a personal injury lawyer to sue too.
That's correct, Your Honor. There is a civil suit pending between these parties as well.
That only meant a lot to me in criminal. I'd be worried about it, but I'm going to make my own findings and he will be given credit for whatever it's the civil side does, whatever that may be. But restitution is going to be ordered by and through him in some way or through his insurance representatives. But they're not the one liable. They're liable to him. He's liable to the victim. If I follow this agreement, you have no right of appeal of your case. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to this, sir? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Are you pleading guilty voluntarily and because you are guilty?
Yes, sir.
Show you what's marked at State's Exhibit 1 here. Did you sign that document voluntarily, understand it, discuss it with your attorney, or the contents all proven correct?
Yes, sir.
State's Exhibit 1 tendered into evidence
No objection,
without
Your Honor.
objection admitted. Among other things, the state you are mentally competent to enter your guilty plea. It's freely and voluntarily made. You know what you've been charged with. The indictment's been brought to you. You brought it. You are guilty of the crime charged in any lesser included offenses. You are giving up your rights to a jury trial. rights to the appearance, confrontation, cross-examination of witnesses. You were totally satisfied with the representation provided by your lawyer. All of this is true, so help you God. States Exhibit 1, part of the record for all purposes. Is pre-sentence report waived on this?
We'd waive it, Your Honor.
Okay. If nothing further, I'm going to make the findings that you are mentally competent to enter this guilty plea. It is voluntarily made. You know and appreciate the consequences of pleading guilty. There's sufficient evidence supporting your guilty plea to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. But I'm going to follow this plea agreement and defer any finding of guilt. Postpone so long as you follow the terms and conditions of probation in this probation order. You will be placed on probation for 5 years. You do well, it can be shortened to 1/3. There will be terms and conditions of probation. The probation officer will go over with you. The one thing that we don't have, there's a $500 fine among other conditions, but the restitution with it, which is going to have to be determined later upon more investigation on this through the probation office's efforts, but that will be your responsibility. If there's an issue of how much it is, then thank you. If there's an issue on how much it is, then the court will resolve it in a hearing that where all parties get to be heard. Okay. Anything else?
So
Please see probation. Thank you.
that lady right there been waiting on the outside.
Oh, you're Mr. Rawls?
Yes, sir.
And here you're charged with state jail felony, theft of a firearm. Mr. Macon is representing you. You said a week?
Yes, yes.
We're going to reset this a week. All right. Just follow his advice. He's a smart guy.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thank you.
We'll see you back
May I
in
be
a week.
released?
Sir?
May I be released?
No.
Okay.
Let's call your wife first and see, because I think she always says,
Oh,
keep him there as long as you can. Tell Linda K hello for me.
I will.
She's the boss anyway.
We know that.
James,
Yes.
Paget,
Yes, sir.
the other James,